St Gemma's is a local charity supporting many thousands of people in our area, and you never know what's round that corner in life and when you might rely on St Gemma's for help at the worst possible time in your life. I experienced that, and that urged me to volunteer, to raise funds for St Gemma's, and I wanted to do my bit to actually pay for the care that my husband got, that gold standard of care.
St Gemma's Hospice holds a very special place in my heart now. Through some very tough times, St Gemma's Hospice and all the staff, nurses, doctors were there for me and to support my mum, and made sure that my mum's final years, months, weeks, days were special and that she didn't suffer. And so it will always be important to me to support St Gemma's to enable them to continue to offer that level of care to other people in the future.
St Gemma's really relies on the support of the local community so that we can continue providing our care to our patients. We only receive 30% of our funding from the NHS, so the rest of the money we have to fundraise ourselves. We've got lots of different fairs throughout the year. We do a vintage fair, we do 4 seasonal fairs. We hold those here at the hospice. One of them is our Christmas market, or you can take part in one of our events such as the Midnight Walk or the annual ball. We have lots of people helping us in the community. They either hold their own event or they do some sort of sponsored event such as a run. We have lots of challenges. People take part in the Yorkshire Three Peaks, or they go overseas and they do a challenge there. We also have 22 shops there all over Leeds, and we really rely on support of the local community for those bringing in bags of clothes or coming in and volunteering in the shops. We also have absolutely amazing people who leave a donation in their will, and really without the support of the local community we just couldn't continue to provide our care to our patients.
I really want to continue my support for St Gemma's, obviously because of the experience that I went through with my father, and as a result my sister and I organised a charity ball in April. My dad would have been 70 this year, and in the year that he turned 70 we wanted to raise as much for the hospice as we possibly could. So we raised just over £10,000 with a charity ball. People's support was amazing, and then this weekend I'm doing the Three Peaks and my sister's doing the Great North Run.
Last April time I wasn't very well at all, and the cancer unit I go to in Harrogate Hospital said that I would benefit from palliative care, and I got the palliative care people from St Gemma's, and that was very lucky as far as I'm concerned, because they looked after me exceedingly well.
While all other organisations like hospitals do their best, nevertheless they don't focus on the depth of care in the terms of clinical need, social need, spiritual need that St Gemma's will focus on, so that this St Gemma's Hospice needs the help to maintain itself, to provide the sort of care, the sort of quality of care that just isn't available anywhere else. And so it is a pearl in the community.
Somebody to talk to, lots of support, and just a feeling of being loved and cared for and really looked after.
As well as supporting the patient on a very individualised basis, we also look to support the family, the carers, the friends of the individual patient, because often one of the biggest worries for a patient is how their family are coping with their illness and how their family might cope when they're no longer here. We also provide a bereavement service for families. We provide support to adults and to children and young people once they're bereaved.
This service here at St Gemma's is absolutely imperative, and I can say from experience, Jack, 2 years ago, I didn't know what to do with him. Now he's coming to terms with his feelings, I'm coming to terms with my feelings. They've helped us deal with it. He's met children in similar situations.
St Gemma's have helped me through absolutely everything. If I'm feeling a bit sad, Mum will ring Dan up, we'll make an appointment, I'll go see him, and we'll get it sorted, what's upsetting me.
We wouldn't have got through our grief without St Gemma's. They're an absolutely amazing organisation.
Somebody said to me very recently that they hugely value the work that St Gemma's does, and they feel very lucky to have us in the city. And I think we as a hospice feel so very lucky that we have such a generous and giving population, because without everybody who supports us we wouldn't be able to carry on doing the care that is so valued by the people of Leeds.
You cannot put a price on the level of care that people and patients receive here, from the meals that they're served, the constant nursing care, the day hospice with its treatments and its arts and crafts, the spiritual care from Tom. It's priceless.
Without the support of St Gemma's, our story would have been a very different one.
I'm just bloody lucky to have met him.